about
What's your view on a
exceptions.
housewife? Because I'm quite confused now. I thought you were pro-housewife.
Well, I have a nuance.
Go on. Go on.
I think that housewives that actually are committed to being housewives are amazing. They're special. They're awesome.
Sure.
That is not what I see as the average American housewife.
Okay.
The average American housewife has her kids in public school. It's 1.2 children. They don't typically learn a bunch of recipes for the family. It's a lot of easy bake stuff.
Is that a prerequisite? Like she has to know the recipes?
No, it doesn't have to be recipes, but there has to be some level of effort, right, to serve your family.
Okay.
And I would say it is more typical and more common that housewives today tend to, oftentimes are looking for a handout.
Okay, but let's put things in perspective. Do you differentiate between housewives that are looking after kids and the ones that are not?
Say that again?
Do you differentiate between the housewives that are looking after kids and those who are not?
I would say based on what most housewives I know are looking after children.
Okay.
And there's one, I'll give you an example. There's a woman I grew up around. She had 2 kids. They were in private school. But she was like the most hardworking woman I've ever met in my life. They lived on like a farm. She made every recipe from scratch. Like this woman, she was a superhero. I'm not talking about women like her, but for every one woman like her, there's like 5 women that honestly are just kind of lazy.
Okay, yeah. I can see your criticism here, but let's flesh it out a little bit.
I'm not against housewives, but I think in the modern...
Because that would be odd, because what would be...
No. Yeah. But I'm against lazy. I don't like lazy. I'm from the Midwest. We're just a hardworking people out there.
All right, so let's say, for example, a woman has a couple of kids, 2 kids, for the sake of argument, right? She has to... She spends the majority of her time with them, which means that she's going to look after them.
That's good.
Would that be acceptable?
Yeah, that's acceptable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, look, I don't think we disagree then. In that case, look, if she's a woman who's looking after kids or looking after her family, whatever, then I agree that this would be considered to be...
Yeah, but if the kids are in public school, I don't think there's a problem with a woman getting a part-time job or a job at home. Because most people can't survive on one income now.
Yeah, for me, like...
And a lot of women feel entitled to stay at home. And my thing is, if you do the housewife thing the right way, which is, get married at young and, dedicate most of your time to your family, fine. But what I am seeing is, now women want to be housewives and they expect the men to pay for it while simultaneously taking the jobs that pay well. You can't have it all, ladies.
No, but with that, I don't have a problem with that. Like, it's so long as she's servicing the husband. Because he's getting something out of this. If she's not servicing him, I agree with you.
Well, I guess my point is most women won't get it anyways.
What do you mean?
Only 1 out of 4 women get to be stay-at-home wives. So the majority of women, that's not going to happen.
Won't get this scenario. Yeah, okay, well, that's what we're trying to change that, isn't it?
Well, I'm a little bit more pessimistic. I don't think I can change the world. I think most people that try to change the world go crazy.
What's your objective then?
I describe what's going on.
Why?
I think it's interesting.
But what's the reason for it? What's your motivation?
People have always described what's going on throughout history. Someone had to write about it. Someone had to talk about it.
Some people.
I find it entertaining.
No, I'm with you. But
I also think it's important that the next generation gets the right information. But I'm not hopeful that even if younger women get the right information, they will make better choices. I think people are people, I asked my dad once if he thought people change. He told me no. He said, if anything, they get worse over time. And if ever anything went wrong in life, I said, if there was a scandal in the town we're from, I'd say, Dad, could you believe it? That happened or that happened. He'd say, people are people.